All right, Brian, you recently went on a bachelor party for your younger brother.
Yeah.
And now you haven't been on a bachelor party in, what was it, 6 years? This maybe was?
It's been a while.
Been a while. You went to the great attraction of Seaside, New Jersey, which I wish Ellie was on because she's from California and explaining what Seaside really was to her was something special. It really was. And we had to explain that it wasn't like the Jersey Shore. She watched it. Now, everyone who knows me knows that I am the king of cranes and I am a boardwalk legend. And not only do I put a quarter in and basically win every crane, I'm a big candy wheel guy. The five spaces for $1. You get the candy wheel, you either choose between the Swedish fish or the blue raspberry blow pops. See, most people approach the candy wheel the wrong way. They take the Kit Kats, they take the Reese's. You don't take chocolate because you'll overeat it and it won't last. Take what lasts the most. The blue raspberry blow pops can last from September to March. One a day, one every few days. Keep one of those suckers in your car and just enjoy them. That's my little tidbit if you're going to win the candy wheel. Swedish fish or blow pops. Candy melts. People want candy. Nobody ever asks for a Tootsie Pop, but they ask for a Reese's. Remember that.
Sure.
I just thought of that now. I'm a genius. Brian, how was Seaside now that you're in your 30s? I won't say your age, but you're in your 30s, and we used to go in our teens and young 20s and go to the boardwalk, and when we were single, we'd look for some tail and not be successful most of the time, but you had different viewpoints and you wanted things and you had $20 to spare. It would last you Leo's Arcade, but now you're older and the vibe isn't the same. Is it more douchebaggy now? Is it white trashy? Or did you still have a good time?
I mean, overall, the whole trip, I had a good time. We only went up to the boardwalk one night, but the first night we were there, because it was what my brother wanted to do. So like, I'm not gonna, whatever he wants. Saturday, like we stuck around the house, but like we were in a really nice place. We had like a pool, a hot tub, like it was a big ass house. It was a really big, nice place. When we went up to the boardwalk though on Friday night, I'm not gonna lie, I was like a little nervous.
Were you nervous?
I've been there in so long.
Were you looking for the cassette wheels?
Yeah. Well, no. When's the last time you were there?
Me and my wife walked the boardwalk. Like we went out to dinner in Point Pleasant, and I was like, "F it, let's just go to Seaside to walk the boardwalk." It was at night. It was a couple years ago, but it like wasn't packed or anything. It was probably like a Saturday, Sunday night. Not like maybe in September. It wasn't like a.
Did you notice all the construction that they did? How like the whole front end of the boardwalk is different?
I didn't. I know we passed the sawmill. Oh no, shit. I digress. Last March during her spring break, we did go to Seaside. We ended up eating at the sawmill because I always wanted to eat there, and we got one of those big pizza pies.
Yeah. So you saw how like that whole area is different now.
Right.
It's not the same how it was. Remember, they used to have another arcade, and then there was another place with the merry-go-round inside, and then they had all the wheels and stuff. Like all that shit is gone.
Was it a bummer? You didn't like that, right? It took your childhood away?
A little bit, yeah. It's weird because they replaced it with like a little children's water park type thing, and then the middle is like all just places to eat. And like nice, I'm not gonna lie, but like I mean, it's not how we remember it,
Yeah. How excited were you to play the games? Did you play any games?
I won so much shit.
What game are we like? Skee ball or?
Oh no, I played candy wheels. I played cranes. I played regular wheels. Like fucking.
Yeah, I don't know Seaside Heights here.
Brian doesn't play.
I also set the miles per hour record on the pitching machine that was there. I got my name written on the board, Scott.
Who cares? Nobody cares how fast you throw.
Yeah.
73. 73.
Congratulations! You could break a plate. Nobody cares. the important thing.
No. It was like they had just like a mat. It wasn't like breaking anything. It was like just how fast you could throw. And it's funny because we're all walking past it, And like it was on Saturday. We went to the beach during the day. So we went on the boardwalk to eat. We're walking past it. Everyone's like hungover and shit. And as I'm walking by, my brother looks at the board and he goes, "You could throw pretty hard, right?" And I was like, "Yep." And he goes, the high score on there is 67. Do you think you could beat that? I go, no. I go, no fucking problem.
How much did your arm hurt the next day?
Oh, bro, it hurt me for a week. It hurt me for a fucking week. I'm not even kidding you, in my armpit. Like, I was like, what the fuck? In the top of my shoulder, all the way down. Like, so they give you 3 balls for $5, right? So I go, the first 2, I'm just going to throw a warm up. So I'm going to try to get a little bit loose. Because I know this last one, when I let it go, like, you get that fucking stinging that goes up.
It tingles. It tingles. Yeah.
But like it hurts when you try to throw it real hard and you haven't thrown like that in a long time. So the first one I get up and I throw it's like 52, right? The next one I throw is 63. And I go, all right, this one I'm putting everything I got behind it. And I fucking rear back and throw it. And like I hear it smack. I see the 73. I go, yes. And I grab my arm immediately. And the pain that just started at the top of my shoulder and just resonated all down my arm. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm telling you, literally days. It was maybe just a couple days ago that this finally went away.
Well, that's like I played softball. I played softball 3 weeks ago with Travis's team. I played third base, and for some reason, 11 balls got hit to me. My arm was now I was basically a wall at third, but that's whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he was good. Like he almost had a trick. He almost tricked the guy on third.
We don't have to get into that, but like I was a very good third baseman. My arm for 2 days, I couldn't do any CKO. It was hanging at work, and they're like, "What's wrong with your arm?" I go, "I played third base in softball." Again, I normally played short or second, but like for some reason, not playing in 4 years just fucked my arm up. So, what did you win, Brian?
All right, so
on a stupid board.
First night we were there. We go to the boardwalk. We walk up, and as soon as we walk up, there's a candy wheel to our left. And I look at both my brothers. I go, we have to do it. We go over, and then everyone that's with us, there's a couple of people from like out of state, so they don't know what the fuck to do on this. So I'm like, it's a wheel. How do you not understand?
I don't know what the candy wheel is.
Okay, so like it's just a wheel with numbers and names like pop white, pop blue, but you get like. You put $5 on, and you get to put like $1 on 5 spaces, and then they spin the wheel.
And then it just spins. Okay, fine. Okay.
Yeah, and then the prizes are like a box of Blow Pops, a box of Kit Kats, the candy wheel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like you win candy at this wheel. So we go up. Everybody, they're explaining everything. Everyone's putting all their fucking money down. They got like the whole board covered. I look down in the corner on the end, and I see white pop, and I take $1 and I put my $1 right on that one.
Did you look to the person next to you and smile like
I did like a piece of shit. I really did look over. I was like, white pop, watch.
Some poor child who just wants candy and white.
And like we had already been drinking, so like I was kind of being like an asshole about it. So right,
that's nice. Yeah.
So like the wheel starts spinning, and I turn around and cross my arms and put my back to the wheel. I go in my mind, I'm like, yo, if this hits, I'm gonna look like such a badass. Right? So then it comes out and the guy goes, white pop, and I go, told you.
It'd be great if as the wheel was spinning, you said to the kid, don't know if you saw that name on the board down there about the guy at 372 miles an hour, but yeah, that's me.
Nah, that was until the next day. I would have done that shit though.
But Trev, my wife got so embarrassed when we went down to Seaside the one year when Brian won like 4. We used to go the Good Friday before Easter because they would have Easter basket wheels. And in the Easter basket would be like 8 horrible, the worst candy of all time, but regardless, Peeps, 8 Peeps, 3 like Cadbury eggs. And if you won it, you got a huge basket. Brian won like 3 baskets, which bothered the shit out of me. And then I consider myself a crane pro, so I actually I brought a glove to manage the crane so my hand wouldn't get carpal tunnel. And my wife was trying so hard. So she's like, please don't put that on. You're embarrassing me.
You know that day, I can never not tell that story to anyone I'm around when we're walking by a
We're
crane.
around a crane.
But my friend one year, he wore a glove.
So hard. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah. You should come to MagFest with me. It's the video game con I go to in January, and
Where?
it's in Baltimore. It's National Harbor.
Brian will probably enjoy that more than me. Like, I'm not.
There's a crane tournament there though. So there's a bunch of crane games. And you might get humbled because there's some people that are practicing this shit year round. Their crane skills.
They got problems then. I don't have a problem. I'm just naturally good.
You're bringing a fucking glove out, so you tell me.
I think I did that for the shock factor. Also, too, you mentioned skee ball, Trav. Brian doesn't play skee ball because I scared him with my skee ball skills, even though he says it's cheating, and I have carnival tricks up my sleeve.
No, it is unreal how good you are at skee ball.
Skee ball. I'm not good at skee ball. The hot shot basketball skee ball I can do, but the regular skee ball I'm not.
I hate skee ball. I hate games aside from like the wheel games. I hate when people like play fucking Time Crisis and get really into it. It's like, what are you doing?
I love that. I pick up both guns in Time Crisis.
That's actually a good idea. You put them in two things. Brian, what else did you win?
So I won on 4 crane games.
Beanie Bell. Oh yeah, you sent me you texted me. What were they?
Oh no, it's just all stuffed animals, like stupid shit. I won like Pokemon things. I won a Spider-Man. It was actually funny. My brother put $10 into the machine because he wanted the Spider-Man. Yeah. And it was kind of cool too. It had a really big head. And I walk over and I was like, oh, trying to win. He's like, yeah, I want one of these. I go, oh, go for that one right there. It's easy to pick up. And he's like, nah, I don't think so. You waste all his $10. I put $2 in. I go for that one. Goes right down, picks the thing up, brings it over. And I was like, do you want it? He's like, oh, yeah. I go, nope, you didn't win.
The worst is when you see a crane, you put like $1 in, and the crane doesn't even close, and you're like, "What the fuck was that?" Yeah, it's just like nobody wins at those. Like, how do you even win at those? It's not fair. Yeah. That's why, like, you have to play the 25-cent cranes, grab the Beanie Babies. That's the way to go. You know, things like the small prize. You're never gonna get the $1 fucking big ass shirt. Nobody's ever won a shirt.
How does anyone ever pull out, like, you ever see the ones that have like AirPod boxes in them?
Yeah, I don't know how. Like,
does anyone get them?
Yeah,
and then they bury them in like the sand, so like they can't even lift them. It's like really is a scam.
They don't even hold it strong enough. Like that box is too heavy for it. Pick it up, and you'll get it for like a second. They'll just be like, drop.
Yeah, and then you win and then if you play skee ball or those other games, you win 12 tickets and get like a parachute, man. Yeah. Or like a fucking whoopee cushion, things like that. It's just shit. So, Brian, ultimately, what would you rate your bachelor party at Seaside?
It was an 8. It was a good time.
That's good.
The second night, my brother and one of his friends is a real good cook. They both had like a cook-off for who made the best these pork tacos.
That's pretty cool. They did their own chopped.
Yeah, it was, they took like all day to fucking do it. So one put it in the slow cooker, the other one had it marinating, and then grilled them all. And I mean, they were both fucking phenomenal. My other brother made lobster mac and cheese. Like, we had a fucking like.
Oh, I haven't had that in a bit.
It was crazy.
That's all right.
Let me tell you this. This is what I was gonna say before because we were talking about the drinking thing. On Saturday, I drank the most I've had in a very long time and woke up no hangover, and I never got like drunk throughout the day. It was very, very weird.
Yeah, but then there's other days you'll have one beer and wake up with a fucking headache. That's just life now. It's weird. It's very fucking weird.
Throughout the day, I started drinking around 1:00, and I had smoked prior when we were at the beach, and like I made 2 espresso martinis. And then I had like 4 high noons. I had like 3 strong ass margaritas. Like, it just made no sense. I was not like, I went right to bed, no problem.
That's because you were a winner at the board games and
Candy Wheel.
Oh, and then we did a Super Smash tournament with everyone there.
Did you win?
I made it to the finals against my brother from
Would
California.
I have won with Ness or no?
Matter of fact, well, as we were playing, I go,
Yeah.
nobody plays with Ness, huh? And they're like, Ness is the worst character. I go, I have someone that would beg to differ.
It'd be great if I walked out of the fucking into the room.
The controller.
Who is this? Why is he here?